0. The Fools. Description: a man and woman balance securely on a tightrope spanning the Valley of the Hearts in the Tarot of Love. They wave happily at each other. Is the apparent farewell only temporary? Blossoms and cranes, symbols of emotion and soul, are obviously striving for individual courses of development as well. The position of the sun is held by the Tao sign, symbolizing inner unity. General meaning: the number 0 already indicates that the fools are people who do not fit into the usual scheme of things. There is, according to the level of consciousness, nothing to desire, wish for, or do yet, since the fools are like children. Or there is no longer anything to desire, wish for, or do because our fools are sages. The fools stand for independence and the ability to live freely and happily, even when alone. They can mean an uncommitted and irresponsible attitude, again, according to the level of consciousness and life experience. Most tarot decks have only one figure here, a masculine being. In the Tarot of Love, we have two people who embody the positive, enlightened consciousness of the fools. Fools look behind the scenes and expose the weaknesses of tradition, dogmas, and morals. They let the spectators suspect that we are all fools if we continue to remain stuck in social conventions or forms of behavior conditioned by fear. In doing so, we are fooling ourselves as to the true nature of human life. Love meaning: the fools show a perfect freedom of choice as to whether or not or how to stay in the relationship without the inhibitive influences of psychological games, ego trips, or dramatic emotional attachments. If only one partner lives out this freedom, the relationship will not be easy and even endure for long periods of time. The fool in this partnership will continue to poke innocently into old ego wounds. This card also illustrates the personal greatness and grace to remain unperturbed and even happy during separation from a partner without being bitter and projecting guilt. It is known by one or both of the partners that only living in the here and now really matters. If we go with the flow of life, even problems that seem to be overwhelming can easily be solved because we are ready to detach ourselves from the problems and do not hold on to them. The Fool's card also indicates the ability to recognize the meaning and purpose of life when each walks a different path. It means being able to live alone, all alone, for some time. Family meaning: in terms of the family, the fools mean bidding farewell to rigid structures whose passing need not be mourned. It indicates taking chances in order to develop oneself. You take responsibility for your life, even without the support of family and tradition. Fools experiment with different furniture, new colors and pictures, unusual hobbies, or travel to unknown destinations. Partners and friends meaning: fools are prepared to allow true freedom for themselves and others. They trust in the natural course of life. They can let go. Fools consciously make life easier for themselves and others. They avoid complicating friendships with psychological games or dramas, which are really expressions of a communication gap or a lack of courage to acknowledge emotional desires and the possibility that the partner will not fill them. Not conscious. Not conscious. In terms of yourself, there is the danger of confusing irresponsibility with freedom, recklessness with adventure, and stupidity with courage and individuality. In terms of others, there is a tendency to misjudge them because they are different and believe in different values. An inability to perceive meaning in unusual or strange behavior of others leads to righteous self-condemnation. Key words: illusions about ideal love, irresponsibility, realization of truly independent free love released from karmic bondage. According to the motto, it doesn't always have to be karma to be love or to love.